Shane workers writing help on the packaging. Time sensitive question. Run fuck tutty. Sensitive question, my nigga in Christ true. Stop the cap, it'll actually hit soon, bro. She let me hit it because she let me hit. New models, X outlier collab, glass fabric, climate change era, technical fabrics, Weibo update,
a lot like creepy old guys and shit. And are my parents proud of you? No. I mean, they're definitely my favorite, singers like Kurt Cobain or like the little when he was older, but Elvis or things like that. But I think it has more to do with the music. I mean, a lot of it has to do with their story, but the fact that they ended up dying young. I mean, Amy would be my number one whether she was here today or not. So I think it's more about their... Yeah, I mean, I wish I was dead already.
You say that?
I do.
Oh, you don't.
But rarely speak if there's not a topic that I like. So yeah, I like dance. I can do freestyle dance, and I like to draw a lot. Drawing is one of my favorite things to do, and I also like to write stories, because when I get inspiration or some stuff that I think in my head, I just write stories, and I've been doing this ever since in 5th grade, where my teacher, Miss Tribble, asked me to write a story about a hero. It was based off this book, Percy Jackson, which is a story of an own hero. She had to make an own hero, and I decided to, my character, Leah, who's the daughter of Sonic and Shadow from Sonic the Hedgehog, and I just did that. I added some stuff to my story as well, and Miss Tribble, she loved that story.
Let's go to the beach. Ninky and Jai.
Hey, big effort. Thank you.
I can guarantee you there's at least one person that loves you. I would be absolutely crushed if you weren't. Just remember that. And I know this SoundCloud was kind of just me rambling, but I don't even know if you can even hear me. But I just...
That's the thing that came up.
And this is what
We're doing tabloid garbage tonight.
how they want to present her. You give these questions and I give you like these 3-part answers. Is this a cool
And they
format for
make
you?
their domestic version a spinach version of TikTok, while they ship the opium version to the
Declaring the obvious, yes.
They're looking for
Okay.
an explanation, and people
It's real, folks.
Well, as the artist,
In the US, the number one was influencer, and in China, the number one
Will you
was
send
astronaut.
these silent angels? Will you allow it to look as it does not look? Perhaps sex only feels as it looks and looks as it feels. To say that is to be mystical. The end of the universe is so painful, it can be said. To say that is
There
to
is
be
no complex
mystical.
image of Palestinian reality, wrote Serge Sammy, and that, I'm afraid, plays into everyone's hands. Between the word and the thing, the word Palestinians dash has won out. It's a word with success. It's a pure signifier, at once umbrella and alibi for everybody. And we know how much easier it is to die for a word than to work for the image of a thing.
Yeah, absolutely could pull it off without my math degree. Use very little math. Use a lot of like elementary school math. Being comfortable with risk is
everything. The purity, the innocence, the beauty. Beauty of eternity. Forever walking through these white fields. Just a white place with one white mountain. In the far, there's no snow. It's just a white field. And everyone is wearing white, and everyone is walking towards the mountain. The mountain is always the same, like far away. As everything or as nothing, there must be a way to find. What if we turn back, is there still the mountain? And what do I do, Angel? Okay. Okay.
Just remember, face to camera, most important. Alright, 2 minutes! Get out of that.
serves the very concept of screen. And that you're projecting symbolic possibilities onto, but it retracts them as you do it because it's nothing but a mark. And yet,
because shaving head is not a revolutionary thing. Everybody does it.
What the fuck is wrong with you right now?
Just alcohol.
Why are you all worked up? Have you been?
Shed a beer.
Have you been? Has
Burns hair. One last time. Forever. One last time. Forever. Burns hair. One last time.
Without reaching clarity as to the one's goals, and when Hegel at last defines being as the intermediate, immediate, and makes this definition basic for all further categorical explications of his logic, he keeps looking in the same direction as ancient ontology, except that he no longer. Oh wait, are you? I thought you were just saying.
Burns hair. One last time.
And we can't say that it's a good thing for everything to go on living. A very simple demonstration that if we enable everybody to go on living, we overcrowd ourselves. So therefore, one person dies in a way is honorable because he's making room for others. We can also look further into it and see that if our death could be indefinitely postponed, we would not actually go on postponing it indefinitely. Because after a certain point, we would realize that that isn't the way in which we wanted to survive. Why else would we have children? Because children arrange for us to survive in another way. By, as it were, passing on a torch. So that you don't.
Yeah, como. Yeah, halfway down.
But how sad is that laughing face? Now this double theory, or double column, taking note of the general equivalence of subjects or contraries, describes the text, describes itself as it aims to recount some pictures, some works of art, as the suspense of the verily, remains beyond the true and the false, neither entirely true nor entirely false. That is stretched between two subjects. The world ends and the world ends and I love you. Did I ever become anything? I'm 100 years old. To fall silent for love of humanity. It will all happen so fast. After a while, you become everyone. Facial deconstruction surgery. Fads swept the youth of the sprawl at the speed of light. My secret essay, Divisional Singularity, so far only existing in Japanese. Most images are clutter. These days, everything dies before it's even born. Hey, can someone ask Ye if he has seen Dune Part 2? I have mobbed the skies and seen it is hollow. She's at 10, but she thinks now is a good time to sell. Heaven is real and we are dead. Has anyone ever? The flowers figure a bright heart of infinite open intelligence. It is because signifying nothing. A seeding of infinity in each of its readers. But forever withdrawn from the whole text. All determinations. They were beginning to exist for me with their own existence. Lucky 777 bulletproof gold wrist hearts. Such is the relationship of the miracle to the text. That is, to a remains. 200,000 Palestinians must have perished by now. It does not remain at peace. Colombia is currently an unsafe place for me. Result in the sense of speculative download. Chaz 2.0 at Colombia. In a situation of situationship. Honor Levy is my friend. I like Honor Levy. The first days of the summer. The Dime Square downtown literary scene I